Treasure at Salmon Beach by Marie D. Henry, copyrighted. Vance and Dave knew the story about the buried treasure at Salmon Beach. It was said to be guarded by the spirits of the dead. And the word was that if you went to dig for the treasure, it would have to be dug up and opened on the stroke of midnight. If the chest was opened before the hour of 12 or after, it would sink into the sand and be lost forever. During the digging, not a word was to be uttered until silver from your own purse was put into the chest to claim the treasure away from the spirits. But despite all the things said about the treasure, the youth of the community dreamed of claiming such a treasure for themselves. One night, Vance in a dream saw the exact spot where the treasure was supposed to be buried. He saw an isolated stretch of beach where 6 huge boulders ran in a straight line from the cliffs to the edge of the water. The largest boulder stood just above the high tide line. There was a smaller boulder near it. For days he could not forget that dream and the vividness of its details. Then one evening, while he was visiting his friend Dave, he told him about the dream, and they decided to check it out. They planned the trip carefully. They would take Dave's father's favorite trotting horse, Diamond. They knew he would be able to make the 20 miles to the coast in about 4 or 5 hours. The next day dawned sunny and warm. It seemed a year long as Vance waited for the evening to come. He went about his job of cutting hay and then raking it up, but his mind was not on his work. Several times his father's voice shook him back from his preoccupation with the night's promised adventure. "What is with you, Vance? Are you sick? Half of the time you are not taking care of what you are doing. If you are sick, I suggest you get cracking and go home. Or, if not sick, get some work done." Vance went on working, but it was hard to concentrate. As the day wore on, clouds rolled in from the east. By 3 in the afternoon, it was cold and foggy. After supper, Vance hung around the kitchen for a while. Then, at 10 minutes to 7, he went to wait for Dave at the gate at the end of the laneway to the main road. The fog dripped from the fences in large drops. He pulled his raincoat collar up around his ears and let the brim of his hat drop down over his forehead. Splashing sounds and the hissing of buggy wheels in the mud on the road reached him, and the dark forms of horse and buggy took shape as they emerged from the fog. He called, "Is that you, Dave?" "Yeah. Whoa, Diamond." Diamond stopped, and Dave asked down at Vance, "Did you bring the things we will need for digging?" Vance dropped a bundle in the back of the buggy. "I brought 2 shovels and picks. I also brought food, an extra raincoat, and rubber boots, just in case we'll need extra clothing or get hungry. I had to sneak away. The place is going to be hard to find in this muck, even if it does exist. I doubt if we'll find it tonight," Dave answered. Vance swung himself up into the buggy. "We'll give it a good try. If we don't find the place tonight, we can try again." Dave slapped Diamond on the rump with the reins. Diamond began to trot and steadied himself into a good pace. The plop-plop of his hooves and the shh of the buggy wheels in the water and mud on the road heightened the suspense racing through Vance's veins. It was 10:30 by Vance's watch when they arrived. Fog crept in from the sea. The waves roared, reaching far in towards the shore. The trees along the cliffs stood like shrouded zombies. Don't forget to tune in to get the second part of the story. Thank you, viewers and subscribers, for giving me past 50,000 views. I'm very, very happy, and I'm very happy for all your friendship and support out there. I hope you enjoy my channel, and I'm hoping to also upload some short stories for smaller children, and also a novel in the near future. Good night.